Imagine this scenario. Let's call this guy Bob. Bob really wants to go pro. So he watches hundreds of Fortnite tip videos and he scrolls through Twitter all day, every day, trying to find the best advice possible on what to do with his time. Okay, someone said I should do scrims, also Kovacs, also aim training maps. Oh, do this new Zone Wars map too. What about VOD reviewing my games and also pros games? This guy said I should do Angels. Okay, apparently I should get Destiny Jesus Masterclass and go through that every day. Oh, this YouTuber said I should do 1v1 realistics. Oh, and I should do wages? Okay, wow, that's a lot. Bob's done his research alright, so he should be set on going pro because he knows exactly what to do. But wait a minute, Bob's almost just confused. There's so much stuff he could be doing that he ends up just bouncing around from thing to thing because he's not seeing any quick progress in anything and overall is just so confused on what to do. He thought these videos were supposed to help him go pro, but now it seems even harder to do. Where did this all go wrong? In my opinion, what Bob is suffering from is a case of too much information and input on what to do to the point where he just misses the point of what actually makes him go pro. You have to realize that if you stopped caring about anything except just being consistent with the basics, getting them done every single day even when it's hard to do, in the long run you will be more successful than 95% of other people. I'm not saying that all the small tricks that I and other YouTubers give you are bad and you shouldn't do them. I'm just saying to make sure you're actually doing the most important stuff before focusing and worrying on the smaller details. What are the most important things? Let me ask you this. In a hypothetical world where if you didn't go pro in the next 1 year, you'll be put in jail for life, but you only had 2 hours a day to practice, but could also pick absolutely anything to do on those 2 hours with no restrictions at all, what would you do? I already know that your answer is probably first of all scrims, and then maybe some form of 1v1s against a better player than you. Those are your basics. Think about it. Consistently doing the basics every single day, even when it's hard to do while fully engaged, is the hard thing to do. And if you do the hard thing to do, you're doing what most other people aren't doing, which will put you in front of them, because they don't want to do what's hard either, bro. With me and YouTube, before worrying about all the small tips and details, I asked myself the same question and realized that the most important things are scripting, filming, and editing. So for the past year, before anything else, I made sure I was just being consistent with the important tasks, because hardly anyone else does that, right? Without knowing, they are all trying to avoid the big important tasks because they are mentally tough to get through. Don't get caught up in the details until you are consistent with the basics. You've just made it through the entire video, so you clearly want to go pro in Fortnite, meaning you might be interested in an hour-long one-on-one private coaching session with me where we go over exactly how you can go pro from where you're currently at in your Fortnite career. Just click the link in the description for more info.